I ended up in the Web3 space really because of a lack of art supplies, essentially, when it comes down to it. The Web3 NFT space was very far removed from what I was doing at the time, which was living in a very remote Aboriginal community in the top end of Australia in Arnhem Land. It's a coastal community that's closed off to non-Indigenous folk. Once the wet season comes in, you can't really get in or out there by car unless you have a purpose to be there, and that's through government work. My husband Tom was working, he's a teacher. We'd been travelling for a year on the road, living in a camper trailer with our 4 kids. And I didn't have any art supplies with me. I didn't have any canvas. I was used to making art. I tend to create no matter what. So I had an iPad, and that was the only thing I had to create. So prior to that, I didn't really work digitally at all. And yeah, just trying to figure out what my own purpose for being there was. I was very much living in a dirt road town. The word NFTs wasn't on my radar, but I remember getting a message from Gina Anderson, who is the founder of Honey Badgers. Gina shared an artwork of mine that caught the attention of Alison Downey and Alex Kavaloukos. Ali runs a tech company. Alex had a very successful startup. This girl, Gina, saying, "These 2 women are wanting to catch up with you, don't mess it up. They're really important." I was like, okay, sick. Got on the phone call with them. It was apparent that we were all mothers. It was very comfortable. I had to leave the call halfway through because we'd just gotten a new puppy. I was like, I'm sorry, I've got dog wee and a 2-year-old that's rolling around in it. I gotta go. And they were fine with that, which made me think I can work with these people. They had 2 NFT 10K PFP projects. That's a lot of acronyms. Meta Angels, which came first, and then Honey Badgers. It's essentially a membership token that people are buying. So they will buy one of these 10,000 and they get access to some membership that that project is offering. What they were wanting was something that would stand out in the NFT space that set itself apart from the bro cartoons going around. I signed on to both of them because I tend to just say yes and then figure out how I'm going to do it after. Tom came back from out bush. I said, I think I might have signed a contract. And he was like, why did you do that? That's a terrible idea. So I was like, I think you just make some layers and like it'll be fine. It turned out it was much, much more involved. I needed Tom to come on board to be able to do it. It seemed like a worthwhile thing to do in terms of my art career. We hightailed it out of Maningrida. We went to the nearest main city, Darwin, and lived out of Airbnbs over the 6-week school holiday with our kids. I just smashed out images. It was a big thing that I'd signed on to. It's tough, it is tough work, but also it was an extremely exciting time. It was a massive point of change for us. Then it all snowballed from there. I did get a lot of collectors that came on board because they discovered me through Meta Angels Discord. Web3 is a really unique space where you can have this buzzing community around you of really supportive people. People are interested in who is creating the art. They want to back someone that they believe in. I think if we have our mate doing his thing, like that kind of scenario. What I did find through Web3 is it can really snowball and open up doors that had, never been there before or not been accessible before. The NFT space has been the most fruitful community that I've ever been a part of in my life, definitely in my professional life.
Did you? Oh, good work. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Have a great time. Congratulations on your...
I am a one-of-one artist. The work that I focus on is really just the same as my work in the physical art world. It's just making art that I feel good about putting into the world. Focusing on building myself as an artist that has agency over my work and over my life, whether it's in the NFT space or whether it's not.